This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by Dollar Shave Club. What's up everyone? John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo here. A few weeks ago we ran the review of the OnePlus, but I didn't do it. Mark and Brandon did a combo of the video and the written side of it. I've been using the device for about 2.5 weeks. Thought I'd share my impressions of the OnePlus One. I know Brandon and Mark were really excited when the device came in. They've heard a lot about it, wanted to use it, and obviously the review was pretty gushing. If you want to see the full video review and the full written review, as well as pictures and stuff from the gallery and the camera, link will be down below to go ahead and check that out. It's not going to be a full review, just my general ramblings and impressions on the OnePlus One. So the first thing about the phone, I bought this. This isn't a press unit, it's not a demo unit. I really wanted to try it, so I picked up the device. In order to pick up the device though, you gotta get an invite. And that's sort of the first problem with the phone. The invite system is ridiculous. No problem, sell a phone in limited quantities, make it hard to find, but the invite system just makes it seem silly and elitist and unnecessary for people that want to give the company their money. It should be in wide release though sometime next month, so if you've been waiting for it, you might be rewarded in just a few weeks' time. I like big phones. I've always gone on record saying I love my giant phones. The 5.5-inch screen with this 401 ppi is really, really awesome. It is really good indoors as well, but it is borderline useless outdoors. And I keep my brightness up pretty high, usually about 80%. I got almost put up to 100% to really see it. If you're in direct sunlight, good luck seeing the phone. Also, it's got some cool technology that makes the touch-sensitive part of the screen closer to the glass. It also has an oleophobic coating on it, which is supposed to get the oils away. This thing is a fingerprint freaking magnet on the front, but all phones kind of are. This one just seems to be worse. But I always think the one I'm using is the worst of all, so I don't know, maybe that's just me. The back of the phone, the one we have, is a 64 gig. It's sandstone black. It's not necessarily the color that I like. The texture of the back of this phone feels really awesome to hold. It's got the right amount of grip, right amount of slide. It's just probably one of the best feeling backs to devices that I've ever used. I've always loved metal phones, but I don't miss a metal phone at all with this guy. I should say though, while the front is fingerprinty, the back though, not so much. The best thing I think about this phone, you get sort of super phone specs for a $349 price for 64 gigabyte model, which is ridiculously cheap. You could probably use this phone for a year and then sell it a year later and probably sell it for 200 bucks. So you use the phone for a year, it costs you $150. It is really impressive. But probably the most impressive thing about the phone for me is the battery. It's got a pretty big one, 3100 milliamp hours, but this thing lasts forever. I test a lot of phones, so I've got a pretty sort of wide sample of battery life. I can say, I think with a good degree of confidence, at least unless my memory is shot, that this is the best battery I have ever used on a phone. I always charge my phone every single night. I use my phones pretty hard. I use this for 2 days without charging. By the time I plugged it in on the second day, I still had about 15% in battery life left, which is awesome. I'm pretty heavy on my phones. A couple hours of phone calls, emails being pulled down every 5 minutes, social media, pictures, video, a lot of Instagram, way more than I probably should, and this battery life is ridiculous. So if you're a heavy user, you travel a lot, you don't have that much time to plug your phone in, or you always forget, really good phone to consider. I'm gonna stop my OnePlus talk for a quick sec to thank the good peeps at the Dollar Shave Club. If you're a dude, then you grow dude facial hair, probably. If you don't, my apologies. And it sucks to shave, you can tell. It's not my favorite thing in the world. I don't have that much free time. I hate going to the store, shelling out 20 bucks for some stupid shave tech that I don't use at all. But fortunately, there's a company that's making it way, way easier. And it's called Dollar Shave Club. Obviously, they make it super simple, which is good for me. For a few bucks a month, the folks at Dollar Shave Club ship pretty awesome quality razors and other bathroom things right to your house, so you can get it while you're still in your pajamas, which is super happy. The razors are just as good as big shave companies at just a fraction of the price. They've got all kinds of other stuff too, like Dr. Carver's Easy Shave Butter to make your shave even more buttery smooth. And if you want to shave that cool like chin strap goatee, you can do that. Just use it and make it look or grow like a badass neck beard and shave everything else. You should shave time, shave money. Join now at dollarshaveclub.com/technobuffalo. Do it. You won't regret it. So before I used this phone, I was using the Nexus 5, and I loved the Nexus 5, but my knock on that device was the camera. This guy's got a 13 megapixel sensor, which doesn't really matter all that much. The size of megapixels aren't that big a deal. But the camera quality is actually really good. I've really enjoyed using it. The pictures look great. I haven't blown anything up giant. When I look at it on Facebook or wherever I'm doing social media, they always look really nice. I love the OS here with Cyanogen Mod 11. It's sort of a tweaked, small changes made just for the OnePlus One. It is absolutely incredible. Usually when I review devices, I'm always reviewing it the way they come from the store, so I haven't played a Cyanogen mod all that much. But I have absolutely loved the customization options. I love the themes. You make your phone feel totally different from one day to the next. One day you make it look like a Galaxy S5, next day LG G3, the next day it can look like Android L. It is awesome. The little tweaks they've done are really cool. Things like the motion gestures on the screen, a little circle to turn on the phone, or a V to do the camera. It just makes the phone seem so nice. And sort of the little things I think make the experience really good on Cyanogen. I've always loved stock Android. It's been my favorite version of Android. I gotta say, Cyanogen now is my favorite version of Android. Phone's been plenty fast. It's got 3 freaking gigs of RAM in it. It's clocked at 2.5 gigahertz. Got the Snapdragon 801. This thing's an absolute beast. And for the price, it is insane, which I guess probably goes to show you the ridiculous markups on these phones when you buy them unsubsidized. They're making a lot of money on these phones. I do wish the speaker was a little bit louder. Speakerphone is really not that good on it, but oddly, when the speakerphone volume is turned up, not very good. Listening to music though, via the speakers, the volume turned all the way up, sounds pretty decent. So I don't know, go figure. I wish that was a little bit on the louder side. I've had some Bluetooth disconnecting issues here. It sometimes drops from my car, but it's not all that common. Overall, I really like the device. I love the design, how the screen looks like it's floating around it. I love sort of that kind of fake metal band. If I was going to review this device, I probably would have stuck with that 8.5 review that Mark and Brandon gave it, or maybe even a 9. It's pretty close to a perfect phone, and the price makes it absolutely awesome. But again, you want to see their full review and everything, hit the link right down below. If you guys are curious what I've got on my OnePlus One, how I set up my screen, I did a whole video showing what's on my Android device, all my apps, my home screen setup. We'll put a link down to that guy down below as well. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, I am John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We love making these videos, and I hope you like watching them as much as we do making them. If you want to check out more about Techno Buffalo has to offer, hit the big subscribe button, and you'll be up to date on whatever's coming next.